You have begged and begged and begged for floorboards on this car, and I've fought that horribly. Not because I don't want floorboards. I mean, it is fun to be able to push while you're sitting in the car. It's a nice bonus. I've been waiting on this machine, and really it's been my own fault. I was supposed to pick it up a month and a half ago, so I've been waiting on myself to do this. Yep, he's here to teach me the ways of the Maverick CNC. This is a plasma cutter. It's a 5x5 table. You see these at like industrial parks and stuff like that, and I didn't know exactly what it is, but this is controlled chaos. If I was to hold this, we'd be in a lot bigger problems, but thankfully the machine holds it and moves this along the table. This is capable of cutting all the different types of metals that we have, and in a CNC pattern, so we can cut out shapes, and well, you guys will see that.
Touch off. So now it knows where it's at on the plate.
No, that's cool.
Whoa! Whoa! I was not ready for that. Wow.
I thought my front splitter was pretty cool, but no. Isaiah sees my work and it's like spits on it and goes, I can do this.
Spit on it, I stepped on it.
You stepped on it. Did this in like 30 seconds. That is the very beginning of a floor.
When it used to like bend up and it's like intricate and it'd be like, ooh, signed by me.
Yeah, that's impressive. I guess that worked.
Your future floor, you know, it's like when you see a girl for the first time, they're like, oh, I don't know about her, and then you know you get to know each other, and
oh, it's just
always a couple inches short, bro.
Valvoline sent us coolant additive. It's for race engines only. What better? So this rust, I forgot to get the rust additive earlier. So when it comes to doing CNC type work, I like to try and keep things simple. We do know that's a square straight line, straight line, straight line, straight line, and then about here it starts to curve back in. I'm gonna do this point, and then somewhere in the middle, and make kind of just a nice slight curve, a 3-point radius basically. Same thing here. Purposely make it slightly larger than what he needs. Each of these pieces can be trimmed down just the slightest bit for his needs. This is probably my favorite part about this whole setup is this program is really well done. You can actually bring in CAD from other programs as well, so that works. But we're gonna do it straight here. I'm gonna take some measurements first. 44 and a half by 16. So we're gonna start with a square, 44.5 inches long, 16 inches. There's our piece, our overall piece right there. I turned it to the side so it matches what we're looking at. Just gonna line it up with the metal. We get a nice square edge. We know it cuts in 6 3/4, 2.5 inches. Zoomed in a little bit, and we're gonna go with a 3-point arc. We're gonna go ahead and go 2.5 inches in, 6 3/4 out, and then we're just gonna have this just kind of cut over like that. Isaiah can trim it as he needs. Really that easy. There we have what I think is my proposed piece, and there's the real piece. Pretty damn close. Just gonna trim. This program's smart enough to do this. So we move on to camming it. We need to make sure we look at our workpiece. This is 1/8 inch thick, and our workpiece is actually 36 by 44.25. 36, 44.25. It doesn't fit. It's close, but it doesn't. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in at an angle like this. See if this lets us just simply, oh my God, it does, just that simple. Okay, I'm very happy with this right now. Just barely zero this out without making mistakes. Get it exactly 1 inch off of this edge just for reference. Everything else is looking good. Okay, we gotta turn the machine on. This is one of the most exciting parts because we're gonna turn the digital world into the real one. Very first thing we gotta do is tell the machine to go home. So now that baby is in the corner, we need to match up that tip of that metal right there to where the program is thinking it's going to be. Our goal is to get it right there. I feel like Skynet. I'm just simply pressing basically left. Pretty in line. You can see it's centered that way, and then when we turn it this way, it's centered that way as well. Now we got to tell the machine, hey, that's actually the program's starting point. We're going to zero this X and Y out, and boom. It now thinks that that spot in the real world is that spot on the machine. I actually feel more comfortable just running it right now, so we're going to go ahead and fire it up. We'll go ahead and sense power max. She just did her job, and then we're going to go ahead and cut this piece. You get to do the honors and set it in its corner so it doesn't get in the way. Yes.
My floor.
That actually turned out pretty damn good. Other than my mistake measuring the length of it.
This is a nice cut. Like, look at that.
Oh wow, that actually turned out really damn good.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, look at that cut. I'm really impressed with that.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
I mean,
You got the other piece?
yeah. You carry me out.
Nope.
Yeah, it's back to where?
Let's put that one on there. Let's put that one on there and see what happens. Let's see how good I was at measuring this.
See, this side's how come you didn't get that side like this side? It's alright.
I definitely didn't go too small.
No, yeah.
I can actually make those better this time. That's so epic. It really shows you how much the chassis comes up.
Alright, see you later.
The initial cut worked out really well. I didn't realize how close Isaiah really wanted it to the cardboard, but when I do the passenger side, we'll make it even closer, but it's welding in perfectly fine. You can see how much the chassis curves up between the front and the rear suspension, whereas the center of the car is actually at the correct bottom, lowest possible height, 4 inches off the ground.
Step bro, what are you doing in my room?
Wow, you got yourself stuck in the washer machine again?
You got yourself stuck under the bed again, sister.
Crazy.
That was not intended.
I'll be honest, it's really sexy how it curves.
Yeah. No one's ever told that to me, but yeah, whatever.
What time is it?
It's Footsie's time.
Yeah, you got the cool guy pose going on right now.
Signed by yours truly.
What's his? Aw.
I That's not going anywhere.
That went so smooth. Oh my god, look at that edge. It's just clean. Isaiah's got another floor panel ready to go. Of course, the infamous test. That looks pretty damn on point. That is really, really close. Oh, I love when it turns out that easy.